Okay, back again on NIKKE. Just going through daily missions. Just going through the, usual stuff.
A decimating breath. Diamond dust.
Let's see. Let me just get these out of the way. Somebody dropped. Yeah, sure.
A decimating breath. Diamond dust.
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild Workshop. Come again if you need anything. Hope you put it to good use. Thank you. Come again if you need anything. Thank you. Hope you put it to good use. Thank you.
What are you looking for? Just name it.
Just in time, dear client.
I see you're a man of taste.
Welcome to Rupee's shop. Another successful transaction. Thank you for coming. Doesn't it feel great spending money? Doesn't it feel great spending money? Another successful transaction. Can I help you with anything else?
Okay, those are manufacturers. Can't forget.
Are you looking for something?
Let's check
Let me
what
help you.
that currency was for. Or from. No, no. Oh, perfect. I spent it all over.
A decimating breath. Diamond dust.
Commencing operation. Leave the support to me.
I forgot to open this. That core dust.
A decimating breath. Diamond dust.
Right, 3713. 3749.
A decimating breath.
Let's see
Diamond
if
dust.
I have enough. No. How much? About 6,300 around. A little under 6,300. I'll finally reach 300.
A decimating breath. Diamond dust.
Now, did they open up hard on this? I don't... Or is there one more day? Okay. Hold on.
For a maid, this was a piece of cake.
Yeah, that's it.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Do you really think you can handle me?
Fully active! Pierce through! Together, attack! I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Okay. Let me do the mini game at least once. Just to get the gems. Wait, why is it? That bothers me.
It's time for meat and rum. Can't we have a starfish? Here comes the starfish omurice.
Nice.
We're closing soon, so come on in. Good job. Why don't you and I go get a drink?
Cool, not bad. Let's see where I am here. I'm at 26. That's cumulative or just one time? This is cumulative. Oh, normal opened up. Nah, I won't earn any daily rewards, so I'll pass. Oh, alright. Let's check the arc.
Welcome to El Marina! We have a star in our midst.
I'll probably lose this.
Let's get this show on the road! Time to try again, no?
Yep. Is there anything I can use? One I can... No, just go.
Now, let the games debut! Oh no! What a shame!
Oh.
Let's see just how good these junk heaps are.
I think I'm still way underpowered. Yeah. Let's go that.
Show me what you got.
It is possible with the moves.
Give me your best shot.
Shall we start with a glass of wine? Let's finish this quickly. Re-engaging. Everything down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
I really, really like you.
I usually prefer going solo, but there's no other choice.
Everything down with... How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
All together, attack!
Jeez. Red Hood just annihilated him.
After all that, I deserve a compliment.
I'm the one to keep you safe.
Let's finish this quickly.
Re-engaging the inevitable.
Everything down with those who would threaten
Time to
the kingdom.
finish.
This outfit is a real drag.
Wait a moment, it'll end soon.
Everything down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Together, attack!
Re-engaging. Reloading.
Let's give you a little pat.
Everything down with those who would threaten
Time to
the
finish
kingdom.
this.
Watch the pose.
Let's finish this.
Wait a moment, it'll end soon. This may take more time than I thought. This is going on a bit long.
I knew you couldn't do it without me.
Right?
Can't get these clothes dirty.
Everything. How do I look?
Time to finish
Sexy,
this.
perhaps?
Alright, you are on next.
Yep, this is what they are. I mean, I can try the other team with Rappy. We'll try the other team with Rappy. Where is that? Didn't I have one with Rappy in it? Let's see, this is 247. Big point iron. Thing is though, I don't think she's strong enough. Okay, anything else I can upgrade here? Upgrade her skills, but I have to check others before I do that. Wait. I was about to say, is Dorothy here? So I can level it around a bit. Let's see.
If it's a request from my subject, I have to accept.
I already have a 1 there. And she would... Alright, let me take them out.
Roger.
Oh, let me add Rappy.
Joining
in
the
here.
mission.
So Rappy and who else?
Snow White, engaging.
I think I'm still gonna be underpowered. Like, really underpowered. I'll try it though.
Show me what you've got.
Engaging with enemy.
Never know
Commander,
since the
stay
weakness is
behind me.
iron.
Let's finish this quickly. The Garden of Shangri-La! No pain or despair! How do I'll take it from here! Now we must focus our attacks. This outfit is a real drag. How do I look? Sexy
Oh.
ults the light!
It kamikaze me.
The power of my
completely.
prayers are declining.
There's no way. Yeah, especially with that timer.
May all of us remain standing.
Alright, at least I got 1. I think it was 1, maybe 2. Don't remember. Let's see, how many did... Oh yeah, we did 2. I did 2. And I know this that I can't do. The regular tread tower. I'll just get this one out of the way. Yeah.
Aegis cannon, full steam ahead! Open fire! Goddess
Nice.
Squad is victorious once again!
Cool. This is what I need.
This is where I belong. This is where I belong.
Okay, I need 2 more things there. What do I get in the mail here? Oh, I missed that many days? Shoot.
A decimating growth. Diamond dust.
No. I think that's it. Everything else is... no.
A decimating growth. Diamond dust.
Let's go through these in quick. Go through them quickly.
I'm starting to get used to calling you Master.
Now, is there anyone that I need to give gifts to? I forgot to check about Phantom. Oops. Oh, let me give them a crown.
Whenever I look at you, my heart starts to pound in my chest. Do you think there's something wrong with it?
I'll just skip these. There. Now, I do want to go through the campaign.
A decimating growth. Diamond.
Let me check what I have in the recruits. I have 12 of these. Alright, so I can do a 10 pull. And none of the socials. Alright, so I'll do a quick 10 pull and then I'll go to campaign. Let me just check this out, see if there's anybody new that they put in. No. No. Oh, anybody I 3-starred, I can remove. No. Let's see. I think that's fine. Yeah, and I need all those. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I'm only doing the tickets, that's it. So far I've been okay with luck on these. Maybe not today. Nope. Can't get them all.
A decimating breath. Diamond dust.
Alright, daily's cleared. Okay. Clear these missions out too. What am I missing here? Oh no, done them all. Simulation room. Yeah, it done it. Let's do this again. And what else? Yeah, that's it. Alright, I'll go through some campaign. Get these out
Here
of
we
the way.
go.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Just to raise my
Shall we
outpost
start the
level.
experiment?
Because I don't really have to... beat those things.
Does anyone need a potion?
Everything
A decimating breath. Diamond dust. Let's do as much damage as possible. You took the aggro roll for a second. Let me recharge my mana.
How do I look?
Let's
Sexy
do as
perhaps?
much damage as possible.
Rapture's eliminated.
Nice. Level 209.
Help me find a...
Coming. My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Shall we start the experiment?
Let me recharge my mana.
Everything
Let's do as much damage as possible. You took the aggro roll for a second. Does anyone need a potion?
Everything Trying to finish this.
Let me recharge my mana.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Okay.
Very well.
Here.
Moving out.
Oh, look at
Here we
that.
go.
Nah, don't need.
My
don't need
feet keep
credits.
getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Boom, girl to the rest. Very well. Moving out.
Have you figured out the patterns yet?
Enemy down. Everything Ahead! Fire it well!
Does anyone need a potion?
I've got this.
I'm overwhelmed. Need a rest?
Let me recharge my mana.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace. Very well.
Let's start the dungeon.
Proceeding to target. Engaging with enemy. Commander, stay behind me. Everything
Let's do as much damage as possible. You took the aggro role for a second.
I've got this.
Need a rest?
Let me recharge my mana.
How do I look? Let's wipe them out and head back.
Does anyone need a potion? Does anyone need a potion?
Jeez. Just ripped right through.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Proceeding.
Is this a new venue for the party?
Alright, so this is story.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
A little further on and we'll be at the place you mentioned. Keep your wits about you.
You're not coming with us?
Our duty ends here. Unless you need help with something else?
Not necessarily, but...
Okay, then we're leaving.
Well, thanks, I guess. I never thought people who were practically strangers would be so willing to help.
No problem. It is our duty to protect and assist our subjects in need.
But I'm going to die.
That will not change the fact that you were a citizen of our kingdom.
You are right.
Every one of our citizens is precious to us, including you. So we hope that everything will go well for you.
Thanks.
Chime, call Trom.
At once, Your Highness.
Charm rings the bell attached to her helmet.
What is that? Sounds like horse hooves.
Off in the distance, a metallic figure comes galloping forward, kicking up a cloud of dust. A mechanical horse gleams in the sunlight. The horse comes to a halt beside Crown and Chime, then leans his head down, signaling for them to mount.
Until next time,
Take care of Marion for me.
we will. Goodbye for now. Giddy up, Trom.
The horse carrying Crown and Chime dashes away at lightning speed and soon disappears from our sight.
When we head back to the Ark, I want someone to make me one of those bad boys. Me too.
Let's continue. We're almost there.
All right. My goodness. It's practically unchanged. It's exactly the way it used to be. Human architectural technology is quite impressive. I've wanted to come here so badly. And now I'm finally here.
How do you feel?
Not sure. I'm not tearing up or anything.
You're not? That's a shame.
How do you figure?
Well, Rappy is putting her life at risk by sending you here. But nothing's happening and you apparently feel nothing. Could you have hidden anything here by any chance?
Definitely not. I had no possessions to begin with, so there's nothing to hide.
Maybe Rappy did.
So, that's it then?
Oh, my throat all of a sudden.
Let's go to my house. I want to check something out while we're here.
Engaging with enemy. Commander, stay behind me.
You took the aggro.
Everything's time for the finale!
Does anyone need a potion?
Target clear.
Let me recharge my mana. You took the aggro role for a second.
Everything's time for the finale!
Does anyone need a potion?
Loading now.
How do I look?
Time to finish this.
Commander, our adventure starts now.
Alright, EX stage.
Very well.
Oh, something
Moving
here. Tinkling. Another NIKKE died suddenly. There we were, walking, and she just collapsed. I heard a tinkling sound when she fell. Not a bang or a plop, but a distant tinkling. That was just the crystal had dropped to the... That was because the crystal had dropped to the ground when she fell, but she had fallen backward, and was holding onto it firmly. The last NIKKE alive in the squad said that she had heard the same sound as well. After mourning her passing, we decided to conduct an autopsy. Inside, her body was full of crystals. Jeez.
Proceeding to target.
Here we go.
Is this a new venue?
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible. Have you figured out the patterns yet? You took the ad.
Everything good. Time for the grand finale.
Let me recharge my mana. Commander, our adventure starts now.
Proceeding.
Coming.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
A little too many dance partners for my taste.
Everything good.
Let's do as much damage as possible. Does anyone need a potion?
Need a rest?
You took the aggro roll for a second. Let me recharge my mana. Commander, our adventure starts now. Help me
Is this a new venue for the...
Very well. Moving out.
Have you figured out the patterns yet? You took the aggro roll for a second.
Everything good. Time to finish this. I'm overwhelmed. Need a rest?
How do I look?
Sexy grand finale.
Does anyone need a potion? Let me recharge my mana.
Everything good. Go. Time for the grand finale. I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Very well. Moving out.
Alright, need 3 more.
Here we go.
Let's start the dungeon.
Proceeding to target.
Let's finish it with a flourish. You took the aggro.
Everything good.
Let's do as much damage as possible.
I've got this.
Let me recharge my mana.
I'm overwhelmed. Need a rest?
How do I look?
Time to finish this. Rapture's eliminated. Here we go.
Encounter.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
A little too many dance partners for my taste. Target clear.
Everything down. Target ahead. Fire it well.
Enemy down.
Everything.
How do I look?
Time to finish.
Sexy, perhaps?
Does anyone need a potion?
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
There. Encounter.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
Every step we take kicks up a small plume of dust. Red Hood stares at the empty house for a long time.
There's nothing here. I thought there might be at least some furniture left. Then again, it has been over a century. It's only natural. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I want to make sure of something.
Red Hood heads into an adjoining room, kicking up clouds of dust as she walks. As she takes her hands and feels around the broken out window panes, she smiles.
Here we are.
Red Hood holds up a cassette player with noticeable sunspots and cracked paint.
What is it?
A piece of my childhood. I was over the moon when someone gave this to me as a gift. It's even solar powered. I wonder if it will turn on.
There's no way.
There's only one way to find out for sure. Yep. Busted. Figured as much. It's too bad, though. I wanted to hear one last song before I go.
Our hometown is far away. The blazing blue sky.
This is it.
That song.
Savory scent of the bakery. Oh, it's already saying it.
Neon! Yes? Look at my face! I think I have got more wrinkles! Sorry, but I think my vision has gotten worse.
Don't you two have any respect for the oldies?
How can I? I can practically feel those fuddy-duddy tunes aging me.
You don't know the first thing about romance. Hey, handsome.
Yeah.
Take this.
Red Hood hands me the cassette player.
Give it a listen whenever you've got the time. If you have a chance to let Rappy hear it, even better.
Sure thing.
Great! Now she wants to turn Rappy into an old lady too.
In that case, I think I've already gotten my wish. This must be what Rappy put her life on the line for. I've always told her about wanting to return to my hometown. I never did get that chance. Until now. So everything's okay now. Go ahead.
Red Hood extends her arm. I take out the injection gun. Thank you.
Stop blabbering and just get it over with. This is what has to be done.
Huh? Smoke tendrils billow out from Dorothy's gun barrel. Anise and Neon's outstretched arms have protected the injection gun and have been pierced by a bullet. Red fluid leaks out of the exit wounds.
I knew she would do this. I never trusted her from the beginning.
Dorothy, what are you...
Dorothy quietly lowers her weapon.
Rappy isn't coming back. Not if I have anything to say about it.
You've completely lost the plot. You think we're just gonna stand by and let that happen?
You think you can stop me?
Dorothy slowly walks towards us.
I'd like to see you try.
Anise puts all of her weight into a haymaker, but Dorothy evades the strike with ease, then kicks Anise. Anise is sent flying back to a wall. Neon pulls back to slam Dorothy, with the butt of her rifle. But Dorothy grasps the stock in her palm and then slams Neon in the chest. Dorothy. There's a bright flash, then everything goes dark. When I open my eyes, I'm on the ground, and there's searing pain shooting through my legs.
You probably despise me, don't you? It doesn't matter. I can't let Red Hood slip through my fingers.
Dorothy aims her weapon at the injection gun.
Dorothy!
Red Hood opens fire and hits Dorothy. Dorothy is sent flying through a wall and continues to tumble backward.
You shot me? You've got to be kidding me! Red Hood!
What a shame. You should be ashamed of yourself. You call yourself a goddess?
I want it back! I'm only doing this because I want it all back!
Do you even hear yourself? You think me being alive will make everything better? Do you believe that bringing back the original members is all that it will take to restore the Goddess Squad? It won't. You know that's not what's important.
Then what is?
Wanting to protect humanity, deep down. Desiring to become the Goddess of Victory, mankind's final hope.
Don't give me all that crap about duty and pride. What has any of that ever done for me?
Raptures are coming.
Because you fired your weapon, like the fool you are.
I don't want to turn this place into rubble, but...
Dorothy!
Anise bursts out of the wall and starts charging towards Dorothy. Just as Dorothy is getting to her knees, Anise kicks her in the chin.
Get over here!
Anise grabs Dorothy by the neck, yanks her upright, and points the self-termination gun at her.
You tried to kill Rappy, you crazy son of a bitch!
And I won't stop trying.
You just don't give up, do you? Let's see how persistent you are when I put a bullet between your eyes. Anise, don't shoot! If I don't, she'll just try and kill Rappy again. Look at her. She's too injured to move properly.
Anise's rage subsides, and she finally gets a good look at the wounded Dorothy. Red Hood's rifle has left a gaping hole in Dorothy's abdomen.
Serves you right. You okay, Commander?
I'm fine. Nothing's broken.
Good.
Those raptors will be on this any second now. We have to focus on them.
I say, we bring Rappy back before that.
I agree.
We still don't know what will happen when we try to resurrect her. Can't afford to take the risk, not now.
Very well.
Fine, let's go. We don't want them breaching the village. We should intercept them from the outside.
Anise shoots a glance at Dorothy, who is laying on the floor in a heap.
And her? Are we going to just leave her there?
Neon, move her to safety.
Roger. This is insane.
Enemy spotted.
Engaging. Everything failed! Let's wipe them out and head back.
You took the aggro roll for a second. Let me recharge my mana.
Everything failed!
Time for the grand finale!
You took the aggro roll for a second.
I'm overwhelmed. Need a rest?
Let me recharge my mana.
How do I look?
Sexy for the grand finale!
Commander, our adventure starts now.
Nice, 211. Five left.
Neon, let's push them to the middle. One's trying to give us the slip. I'll take care of it. Good. That's 4 left.
They're all standing perfectly in a row. Eat this!
The shot from Red Hood's rifle pierces through the raptures.
All good over here. I'm finished over here too.
Good job.
You guys make a hell of a team. Very well coordinated.
We've been working with Rappy for a while. And you move just like her.
I'd say she moves just like me. So, are we done? We arrived back at my hometown and listened to the song. And I've confirmed that Snow White is alive and well. I have no regrets.
You don't?
Dorothy staggers towards us. Anissa and Neon train their sights on Dorothy.
Snow White, Rapunzel, Scarlet. They're all still alive. Don't you want to meet them? I know you do. You want to reminisce about old times with them. I can make that happen. I can take you to them.
Yes, I do want to meet them. But I can't. I left everything behind. I shouldn't remain in this place any longer.
We were betrayed. The Ark and all of mankind turned their backs on us. We fought with everything we had, and then they cast us out like we were nothing to them. My pride, my purpose, it's all gone now. So, I'm going to return things to the way they were and destroy them. Do you have any idea what it feels like to be betrayed by someone you love? Do you?
No, I don't.
Stay, Red Hood. If only you'd stay, then the Goddess Squad can ride again.
You keep saying that my staying will bring the Goddess Squad back. But you and I both know it isn't that simple. Why do you continue to be fixated on the past? Why are you trying to return to a past that you know is impossible to replicate now?
Because I want to be loved. I'm tired of all this death and destruction. I want to know what love is. I had given up. I thought I was incapable of loving someone or being loved. But then you came back. If you're with me, just like you were before, I can go back to being a goddess. I can be loved once again.
Don't be a fool. You're perfectly capable of love. You don't need me or anyone else to be able to love again. It's been over 100 years, and you haven't realized that yet?
I can't do it. All the betrayal, all the pain, it's too great. I can never love again.
Then what about forgiveness?
What?
Even if you feel shattered and hurt, it's all over if you forgive them. You can go back.
But how? How can you possibly expect me to do that?
You just need to make the decision. That's it. You have to hang in there, Dorothy. I have faith in you. You're an amazing person.
Redhead grabs the injection gun I was holding and holds it against her arm.
I have a favor to ask, handsome.
What is it?
Can you record me?
But why?
Consider it my last will and testament. I have a few final words I'd like to say to my friends.
I understand.
Hey there, everyone. I'm back. Not even death could keep me down. Man, this is more awkward than I thought it'd be. I heard you're still all trying to defeat the Queen? It's been 100 years. What the heck are you all doing? Do you think you're the only ones who can get this job done? You know that's not true. So please, stop now. Let someone else take over and walk away. I gave up the fight a long time ago and took some well-deserved time off. I was fortunate enough to meet some pretty great people along the way. Well, I guess that's everything.
Red Hood, wait! Don't leave! What I wanted to talk about with you earlier was... At first, I wanted to leave everything to you. Because I thought you were more valuable than me. But then, I met other people. And we grew close. We created some wonderful memories together. And I met someone very precious to me. I went from being an empty shell to feeling completely fulfilled.
It feels nice to live, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Then it's settled. You go and live your own life. Don't cling to what's gone.
I will.
This was fun.
It was for me too.
Bye.
Bye. My friend. My mentor. My hero. Red Hood. Dorothy.
Rappy walks over to Dorothy and places her hand on her chest.
She's right here. Actually, these weren't the things I wanted to talk to her about. I wanted to talk about all the times we had together. I ruined it. Our last farewell. She'll understand.
Rappy, is it really you?
It's me. Thank you for finding me.
We had to keep our promise.
And you did. I knew you would.
Let's go back.
Let's.
Let's go. All right, we're heading back home.
As the four of us walk off together, I turn back and see Dorothy still standing in a daze. You too, Dorothy. Didn't you have things to do in the Ark?
How do you not want me dead? I tried to kill Rappy.
If you had truly wanted her dead, you would have gone through with it. But you hesitated because of us. So I'll forgive you. But just this once.
How can you have such a capacity for forgiveness? Very well. Thank you.
Hey, aren't you forgetting something? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Fine. We forgive you.
Commander.
Rappy approaches and removes my hand from Dorothy's.
I would suggest refraining from any unnecessary physical contact. If you feel the need to, you can hold my hand.
Okay.
Let's go.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
Crack, crack. The NIKKE and I were stunned by what we saw. Suddenly we heard the sound of glass shattering. The deceased NIKKE bolted upright and looked at us with dead, hollow eyes. We fled at once. I immediately requested an extended leave, while the other NIKKE asked for her memory to be erased. What on earth happened back there? It must have been because of those cursed crystals. The sound of that glass breaking haunts me dreams to this day.
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Oh.
Here
Is
we
there another
go.
one here somewhere?
Very well. Moving out.
Oh, it's back here.
Proceeding to target.
Coming.
Proceeding to target. I never thought I'd be fighting in a dress.
You took the Agro role for a second.
Everything good.
Let's do as much damage as possible.
I'm overwhelmed. Need a rest.
Enemy down. Reload.
Let me recharge my mana.
Everything good. Ahead. Fire it well.
You took the Agro role for a second.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace. Very well.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
Here we go. Absent a catastrophic failure, we should be fine.
Let me recharge my mana.
Everything good.
Let's do as much damage as possible.
I've got this. How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
Fire it well.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Very well.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
Here we go.
Oh, this is different.
A decimating breath. Diamond dust.
Rappy is being examined now. While we're at it, we're going to outfit her with a new body.
Are there any problems?
Red Hood is completely gone.
What?
This is different from how it's been in the past. Before, even if Red Hood disappeared after the injection, she would reappear once Rappy's body was reconstructed. But now, she's not reappearing. We believe she may be gone for good.
What could have caused this?
No one knows for certain. At any rate, Rappy will no longer have access to Red Hood, and the power that comes with it. She's essentially lost the ace up her sleeve that she could use when her back's against the wall.
You sound relieved.
I am. We already have one unknown variable that we rely on too much with the nymph. No matter how potent Red Hood is, it remains an unknown entity to us. We have no clue what kind of influence it could possibly have over Rappy. So, yes, I'm relieved that such a huge uncertainty is gone.
Alright.
One lingering concern that I do have, however, is that we found an unknown energy source inside Rappy's core. It's almost imperceptible, and doesn't appear to affect anything. But I can't help being concerned about it.
Perhaps we should just leave it alone.
What makes you say that? Do you know something?
I might. I think it might be something like a memory.
Don't be ridiculous. At any rate, I was considering just leaving it be. So long as it's not causing any issues. It's directly adjacent to her core, so operating on it is next to impossible. Once we're finished, we'll send her back up to you guys.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
That took a while. I'm glad you're all safe.
Some unexpected things came up.
Fine. Thank you.
Huh?
Thank you for saving the Ark. If it weren't for you, the damage would have been catastrophic. It's unfortunate that we lost the heretics, but such is life.
Don't mention it.
Then should we continue our talk? About the pact between the Ark and Eden.
Before we do that, you can stop the act.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Are you trying to make yourself look weak so I'll lower my guard and give you what you want? If that's the case, you can give up now. I'm not letting my guard down for anyone.
Very well. You're nothing if not perspicacious.
That's because I pay more attention than most.
Good. Now tell me what you want. What does Eden want from the Ark?
We want our own broadcast channel inside the Ark.
What?
You heard me.
May I ask why?
We intend to promote Eden. If we want to make our lives easier going forward, then wouldn't it be prudent for the people of the Ark to ease up about Eden? If, apropos of nothing, we announce that Eden and Ark have struck a deal out of nowhere, there's bound to be questions. Not to mention the fact that many people don't even know about Eden in the first place. My plan is to slowly introduce them to it.
I could give you a peripheral channel.
That will suffice for the time being. I'll hand over materials detailing how we do our metal processing. Not all Gadesiums are the same.
Good. I'll accept that. What would you want the Ark to do for you in the future?
Give us one more channel. What's wrong?
Are you planning on making Eden seem like some kind of utopia to foment insurrection in the Ark?
It'll only be on a peripheral channel, like you said. What are you worried about? I guess the Ark is weaker than I thought.
I'll think about it, but only after we've received the materials pertaining to metal processing.
Fine by me. If that's everything, I'm heading out.
Where are you going?
I assume you'll need some time to ruminate on your decision, no? I know you won't be the only one involved in the decision-making process.
Fine. I'll provide you with somewhere in the Ark where you can stay. Just be aware that you're being watched around the clock.
Duly noted.
What about Papillon? When are you planning on releasing her?
You make it sound as if I'm keeping her prisoner.
It's not far from the truth, is it? Now that you're in contact with Ark HQ, Papillon is no longer needed, am I right?
You're very much mistaken. She has a wide range of skills. We still have plenty of uses for her. If you're so worried, you can always meet her in person.
I'll have to decline that invitation.
Have it your way.
Dorothy walks out.
Forgiveness? Never.
Deputy Chief's room.
Did you find it?
Yes.
I hope you didn't haphazardly choose somewhere just to get a difficult mission over with.
Of course not.
Very well. Let's take a look then.
I open the map on the screen, revealing an image of Red Hood's hometown.
I know this place. Yes. It's about a week from the Ark by foot. I see vestiges of old cornfields, so that tells me the soil there is in good shape. There is a river adjacent to the settlement area as well. The village has its back to a mountain, which of course has certain strategic advantages. It's not too far from the sea either. It's also a plus that the land area isn't overly large. It will suffice. So, do you intend on making this the first patch of land that you'll reclaim on the surface?
I do.
Good. You have my approval. Install the optical camouflage there and turn that village into a proper garrison. I'll have an elevator installed as soon as we can. Once you've got that area secured, continue to expand outward, using it as your central base. Think of it as putting dots here and there and connecting lines between them. Once you feel that you've reclaimed a sufficient amount of territory, we'll deploy large amounts of troops and materials and get to work building various facilities and defense lines. Then we'll rinse and repeat. If we can do that a few dozen... No, we'll be able to reclaim the surface before we know it.
I just messed that up.
Then we'll rinse and repeat. If we can do that a few dozen... No, 100 times. We'll be able to reclaim the surface before we know it.
Understood.
However, as you know, it's complete bedlam in the Ark at the moment. Even though the Big Three have pooled their collective resources to create optical camouflage, providing any additional support during your upcoming endeavor will be difficult.
So we'll be on our own with installing the optical camouflage?
Not quite. I said it would be difficult, not impossible.
What do you...
You already have the best backup that the Ark can offer. One who is beholden to your command, and has access to the Ark's finest resources and manpower.
Suyan? New set quest. Got a bunch of subquests from that.
You want the optical camouflage and ground deployment supplies? Now isn't a really good time.
Sorry, but could you repeat that?
You can't spring this on us all of a sudden. We're in the midst of preparing for a victory ceremony. Can't it wait until after that?
Who's attending the victory ceremony?
Military officers and representatives from various organizations.
Is that really necessary?
It's a form of lobbying, so it's important.
I see.
Alright. I'll help you. But if Enoch asks how I'm doing, promise that you'll put in a good word for me.
I promise.
Thanks. Are you intending to make this public?
Making what public?
The effort to recover some of the surface.
I think it would be wise to do so, yes.
Make sure to mention how Miss Silas had a part in it. Then I'll be even more generous in providing support.
I'll do it next time.
What? That's not fair! This is highway robbery! Fine. Do whatever you want. Damn it.
This is a golden opportunity. We can gain some traction and influence in the Ark. I can't be greedy. I have to take things slow. Then someday, Marion.
Once everything's prepared, I'll have it sent in front of the elevator. You can take it up with you.
Much appreciated.
Is this a new venue for the party?
Very well. Moving out.
About time got to the boss fight.
We just have to push this button, right? I think so. It's got push written on it. Good enough for me.
A large shipping container that Suyan provided creaks open with a resounding thud. We anchor to the ground and extend the antenna towards the sky. Once fully extended, the antenna stretches about 10 meters into the air.
Wow, that thing goes up really high. Is that everything?
No, we still need to connect the power generator. It needs a power supply to function.
Then will we be finished? Would you just shut up and listen? Rappy, can you explain this to me before Anise bites my head off?
Once activated, this device will emit a simulated homing signal that attracts nearby raptures. Once we've done that and cleared the area, the optical camouflage will activate. Everything within the perimeter of the camouflage will be undetectable by raptures. Not only will this area visually appear empty, but it will also scramble the thermal and auditory sensors of any nearby raptures. We'll also scramble their directional sensors to prevent any accidental intrusions into this area.
Incredible! With this at our disposal, reclaiming the surface will be a piece of cake.
Special materials are required to manufacture this device, and all nearby resources have long since been depleted. Eden most likely used all of them.
Of course it couldn't be easy.
All preparations are complete, Commander.
Alright, let's connect it to the generator.
Roger.
That was quick.
Incoming!
That's...
Codename Ultra confirmed. It's capable of inflicting corruption, so everyone be careful!
Jeez, are those things still kicking? I guess since we're in an old neighborhood, some old friends are coming out to play. I read about this thing in a magazine before. Apparently it's super duper strong.
Even so, it's an outdated model. We can handle it. Especially if I'm here.
Wow, I've never seen you so confident before. Let's give it a whirl then. Let's go! Yeehaw!
Encounter!
Everything
Target! Ahead! Fire at will!
Let me return my mana. Does anyone need a potion?
How do I live? Target! Keep ahead! Fire at will!
How heavy your burden has been.
Everything time to finish this. Everything
Let's wipe them out and head back!
Easy. Had enough practice.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Enemy down.
That was exhausting. Nothing we couldn't handle, though. If that's the only one, then it's all over.
Yeah. Spoke too soon.
Now look what you did! You went and jinxed it! Sorry.
I'm picking up approximately 300 of them. It's not impossible, but victory is far from a certainty. What do you want to do?
Everyone, get. From far away, a familiar sound can be heard. I look up towards the sky and see a colossal creature of such enormity that it takes my breath away.
Mother Whale? That's not good. Anchor isn't even with us right now. This has to be the worst jinx of all time.
Commander, we should retreat!
Wait, something isn't right here. Mother Whale suddenly changes direction in midair. It starts diving towards the swarm of raptures.
What the?
Mother Whale opens its mouth and begins scraping the surface, sucking all the raptors into its gaping maw. All the other raptors are crushed underneath it. From the raptors perspective, it's like a meteor crashing up to the surface. There is a massive vibration and thick plumes of dust rise up to the sky. After sliding for some time, Mother Whale eventually comes to a stop. Its crash landing has taken out every single last raptor.
What is happening?
Commander, this mother whale has a somewhat different appearance. There's a high possibility it's one we haven't dealt with before, so we should exercise caution.
An SMS. At a time like this? Is that Suyan's? Reptilian. Hi friends. It's been a hot minute. Is everyone doing well? Huh? No, not yet. Oh, wait. Just get
Proceeding
this.
to target.
Cool. Alright. I think that's good. I'll, claim all the stuff I got. Nice. Let's go back to the home screen.
A decimating blow. Diamond dust.
The heck? Oh. Guess I had to go there as part of the story. Surface. Reclamation Site 01.
Move all the food to storage. And don't forget to put the Nutrium in the refrigerator. Has the ammunition arrived? Ah, here it is. Transfer 90% of it to the armory, and take the other 10 to the dormitory. Neon? Hands off those chocolate bars! But I brought these separately. Then why does it say for military use on the wrapper? Because it's a new military edition flavor? And pray tell, what exactly does the military taste like? Taxes? Anise, check the bottom of that box. It's leaking! What? Oh jeez, it is. Dang it, how many times has this happened already? What the hell are these robots doing to these deliveries to bang them up so badly? No one ever said bringing supplies up to the surface would be easy. The delivery robots have to avoid rapture routes, which demands that they traverse through all manner of rough terrain. Supplies rarely arrive fully intact. Not to mention how much of it goes missing. The real bummer is that there's no elevator.
When is the one they're building going to be finished?
Not sure. Mighty Tools have commenced construction, that's all I know. It could take as little as a month, or as long as 3.
A month should be enough. This is Mighty Tools we're talking about here.
I think so too. Anise, don't just leave that there. Pick them up and take them with you. I was gonna pick them up once I put the rest of this stuff away. If I stop right now while I'm in the middle of something, it'll take longer. Neon, put those combat rations down. If you eat those raw, they'll expand in your stomach, and you definitely don't want that.
Commander, I've confirmed receipt of the 3rd round of supplies. With this, we have the basics covered.
Excellent. Well done.
All that's left to do is wait for the reinforcements to arrive. It's been some time since they left, so they should be arriving soon.
You said we should be expecting 3 people, right?
Yes, all of them are personnel who specialize in exploring. One of them is affiliated with Missilis. Will that be an issue?
That should be fine.
Roger that. By the way, thanks to Reptilian's generous gift, we have an idea of where to start now.
It was a big help, that's for sure. 3 weeks ago. Red Hood's hometown. Once Mother Whale lands, one of its sides opens slightly. Out of its opening comes something which vaguely resembles a rapture. As it lumbers clumsily over us, it speaks out.
Hey there, friends. It's been a long time. How have you been?
Wow, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it? Can someone explain to me what's happening?
Stay alert, Commander.
It's okay, Reptilian is friendly. Or who is that again? Or what, rather? Oh.
I can't believe I'm actually saying this. But I think we're safe as well.
I can understand why you'd all be taken aback. I'll explain everything. So won't you help me a bit?
What is it you need?
I haven't eaten anything for 5 days now. If it's not too much trouble, could you scrounge me up some grub? Even if it's just something to drink, I'd be eternally grateful. Oh.
Isn't it a guy hiding inside it?
What? He fainted!
Get him some water! but I don't have a canteen or anything!
Here.
Quickly!
Where should I pour the water?
I don't see his mouth or anything like that.
Try and remember the features of the raptor suit. I rack my brain in an attempt to recall how the raptor suit he is wearing works. If I were to guess, his face should be in... here. Pour some water through the small gap in the raptor suit.
Oh. Oh. I nearly bought the farm back there. Thanks, friends. Sorry to ask another favor, but could I ask for some food as well?
First off, let's get inside. That might be a better place for you to fill us in on some details.
Okay, sure. Good idea.
After taking some food and slipping it through one of the gaps in the raptor suit, Reptilian focuses on eating for a while. Why doesn't he take it off? And after 20 minutes or so, is finally ready to have a conversation.
I've been traveling the world on Whaley's back for a while now.
Really? You're not talking about that mother whale we just saw, are you?
I sure am. Isn't it a lovely name?
I can't even.
I'll tell you one thing. Seeing the surface from high up in the sky on Whaley's back is spectacular. It's far different from what we typically think of as the surface. A city full of sparkling crystals. Refractions on a silver lake wriggling like a living thing. Towering mountains made of steel. And so much more. It's a big, beautiful world out there. It's so amazing, in fact, that it's easy to forget about eating, like yours truly did.
Are you talking about the areas of the surface which are further out from the Ark?
That's right. Humanity is so deeply ensconced in the Ark that we have no concept of what's out there in the world. But not me. I've seen it. I've seen the changes in the outside world.
Wow!
There's a whole lot that I still haven't seen. I'm super curious about what it all looks like beyond the beyond.
Well, it's nice to hear that you're doing well.
Yeah, I thought you were in trouble. Me too! Especially after seeing you get dragged off by Mother Whale.
I'm glad you're safe, and even more so that you seem to be enjoying yourself.
Thanks, you guys.
How did you end up here anyway?
I was flying around this area when I suddenly heard a loud noise. When I came to investigate, I saw you guys fighting a large horde of raptures. I hated seeing my friends in danger, so I swooped down to help.
Thank you for saving us, but... don't you like the raptures? Aren't you torn up about decimating that horde?
It hurts, sure, but I had no choice. Most of the Raptures, at least in their current incarnation, aren't ready to communicate with us. I have a fondness for the Raptures, yes. But you guys are my friends, and I care about you.
Thank you.
Whaley's appearance seems to have changed.
Nice observation. I persuaded Whaley to make some cosmetic alterations.
What do you mean?
Whaley occasionally descends to ground level in order to eat. But her diet is way too animal heavy. I brought up the idea of maybe being vegetarian, and once she started incorporating more fruits and grass into her diet, her physical appearance changed too.
You're telling me that you can actually communicate with that thing? Okay, fine, let's say that's true. You're also saying that a change in diet made its exterior change?
In my humble opinion, as both an animal lover and rapture connoisseur, I believe its physical transformation was brought about by its change in diet, yes.
Is that even possible?
It would seem so. Isn't it interesting?
I'd say so. Not as interesting as you mentioning it offhand and moving on as if it were nothing.
Such are the mysteries of nature. Ah, I think Whaley wants to leave now. I'd love to take you along for a ride, but Whaley is still quite shy around others. I'll try and persuade her to take you next time, so you can look forward to that.
Oh, really?
Of course.
That'd be amazing! I'm gonna be up all night thinking about it.
Also,
Yes.
I'd like to give you this. It's a map of everything I've seen up until now.
Really?
Yep. From my unique vantage point up on Whaley, I've drawn each and every single detail I've come across. I hope that looking at this will fill you with inspiration and a desire to explore that wide and wonderful world out there. I want to bestow the greatness of nature's bounty and the wonders of this world to those I care about. It would be best if you venture out and see them for yourself. The sights out there are worth the risk.
A large piece of folded paper emerges from one of the gaps in the suit. As I take it and spread the map wide open, it is far larger than I imagined it would be.
Your cartography skills are remarkable. The detail here is rather intricate.
Of course. These things are a must if you're a fan of the natural world.
I still can't believe this is all really happening.
Oh, you'd better believe it. It's very real.
Thank you. I'm sure this will come in handy.
I certainly hope so. Oh boy, there she goes again. I better get going. Next time we meet, I'll have another map for you. Be well, friends. And see you again.
Gotta get all this stuff here. Huh? Alright. Wait, why is this stuck at 29? Is that a glitch? That's weird. What else is here? Oh.
A decimating growth. Diamond dust.
Alright, I think that's it. It's getting late. Alright, so I think I'll stream. Still up in the air what I'm streaming tomorrow. But, I think I'll stream something. Alright, good night.